Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel and to another 12 Days of Christmas episode. So today is day 4 and the challenge for today is Santa or Dear Santa. I decided to make a super quick and easy paperback mini album. I haven't made any of these in such a long time, and I think it will be really fun to play with this, especially because I found these paperbacks at the dollar store and I love the color. I think this will be a really cute color for a mini album base. And before we go ahead and start with this tutorial, I want to remind you that this series is a giveaway, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, and also go visit my friends Debbie, Kimmy, and Tiffany and see which projects they have prepared for you today. And so now let's get right into making this book. So I am going to be using the authentic collection called Nostalgia. I love the colors on this collection. It also has a lot of cute Santa images as well, and we're going to be using 2 packs of these paperbacks. So I'm going to be using 6. There's 3 on each pack here, and then I'm also going to be using some chipboard to make the cover for this book. So the first thing that we are going to do is basically open up these bags. Okay, so let's take this out, and then you can work with any paperbacks that you have, maybe even those school lunch bags. You can also use those because I am going to be removing the handles anyway, so we're not gonna need those. So I'm just quickly going to take this out.
Outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as...
So I remove all the handles from my paperbacks, and next what we're gonna do is glue this little piece down, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the glue right here, and then you want to glue this down, and then I'm going to just do the same.
I only wanna be close to you.
Okay, so now we're going to fold all of these bags. Okay, so we're just gonna fold that right there. So we glue this piece in, and now we're just gonna fold it. Okay, so that is going to be one page. I'm going to go ahead and fold.
Is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you...
Okay, so after we fold these pieces, we're going to group our paperbacks in sets of 2, and you want to go ahead and put these 2 together like this, and we are going to be cutting a piece of paper, one of our design papers, to join these 2 together. So basically what we're gonna do is measure what this entire piece is. So just you're measuring from here to here, these 2 flaps. Okay, so these measures, at least on mine, you might have a different measurement depending which bags you're using. So this measures 5.5, and then my paper bag is here 5 1/4. Okay, so my piece here that I'm going to cut on the 5.5 side, I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4, so you're reducing by 1/4. And then on this side here, that is 5 1/4, I am going to cut this at 5. So I hope that's not confusing. So whatever measurement you have here, you're going to take out 1/4 inch, okay, on each side. So I'm going to go ahead, and since we have 3 sets, we're gonna cut 3 pieces of cardstock. So I'm just gonna use any design paper here, and I'm going to cut 3 pieces Okay, and these are going to be 5 1/4 by 5. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 5, and so then I'm going to do the same here, 5 by 5 1/4. Okay, now I'm going to fold this on half. Okay, so we're just gonna fold this on half, so we kind of have that score line at the center. Okay, so same thing here. And then for this one, I'm gonna fold it the other way so we have a different design. Okay, and so we are going to use these pieces to join these two paperbacks together. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these right here. Okay, so that will go right there. This is basically going to be your hinge, and then we're gonna glue this one right there like that. Okay, and then that green piece is going to be what joins these two together. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to start with one side. Okay, so the trick here is going to be to put this folded side, okay, the folded side really on the edge of this page. Okay, so you want to put that really close, just like that. Okay, so you will have a red border on the other side, but not on your joining side. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue this or press down. Okay, now this other flap is going to be glued here. So what I'm going to do is add glue. Okay, so we're gonna add the glue there, and then I'm just going to put this one right on top. Okay, so line these two together. Okay, so press down. Okay, and now when you open this center, now your two bags are glued together. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same with the other bags.
Something from the chimney. I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only wanna be close to you.
Okay, so I have my bags joined together, and now we're gonna join the other three together, and basically using the same concept. So now we're gonna join these two sides. We are going to measure this length here. So this entire length with the two bags, it's about 10 3/4. So I'm going to need a piece that measures 10 1/2, right? Because you're reducing by 1/4. And then the height is the same. So this is 5 1/4. So we're gonna cut these at 5. So we're going to need two pieces at 10 1/2 by 5. And I'm just gonna pick a different design. So maybe this one. And I'm going to cut this here, so 10 1/2 by 5. Okay, so here I have my two pieces of 10 1/2 by 5, and we're gonna fold this on half Okay, and then same for this one. Fold this in half. And we can switch it up and use the other side right here, so we have a different design paper. And let's bring this here. And so I'm going to start gluing one side right there. And again, on the side that you are connecting, you don't want to leave any space. So we're just gonna glue that all the way down. Okay, and then also make sure that your image is not upside down. Okay, so that it's going to go right here on this edge. Okay, so here we go. Press. Okay, so I'm gonna open that up and press down, and then I'm going to add this bag on top. So we're gonna add glue on the design paper, and now I'm just going to put this bag right on top. Okay, and one thing that I really love about these paperback albums is how they make that crinkly noise. It's just something very unique about them, and I just really like that. Okay, and then right off the bat we have our pockets here. Okay, so I'm just gonna press down here. I might need more glue. Let's see. Okay, so that goes right there, and then we're just going to do these last two. So I'm gonna add my glue. And we're gonna put this right there. Okay, so as it gets a little bit chunky, you want to make sure that this is getting glued pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to add the glue here. Okay, and I'm going to add this last piece, and I'm actually gonna put that let's see, let's do this side. Okay, so we're gonna put this here just like that, and then I'm going to open this up and press down. Okay, so we have our pages or paperbacks joined together, and then I'm just gonna measure these sections here so I can add the paper. So again, this will be 5, and this smaller section here is also 5 1/4. So you're gonna cut a piece at 5 by 5, and then for this smaller piece, I'm going to cut a piece at 2 1/2 because this measures 2 3/4, so 2 1/2 by 5, and same thing for that one. And then if you like, you could also cut one long piece and then just kind of fold it here, but I think it'll be easier to just kind of cut the 5 by 5 and the 5 by 2 1/2. And another thing also is, so on the inside of my paperback, since we remove the handles, it kind of looks like that. So I will probably add another piece of cardstock on the inside, since these pockets open quite a lot, so you kind of want to make that pretty. It's up to you if you wanted to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut those pieces. Now I'm not gonna add anything on the front or on the back because that is where we're going to be adding our covers. Okay, so we are done with the pages of our book, and now for the cover I am going to be cutting my chipboard here. So my paperback page here measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I am going to cut 2 pieces at 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, and we are going to wrap these 2 pieces on the design cardstock, and I'm going to wrap these 2 separately like this. So you just want to cover that with the papers. Okay, so here I have my 2 chipboard pieces, and then I went ahead and cut a piece of cardstock, and this is 5 1/2 by 5, and I'm just gonna score along the 5 inches at every 1/4 inch. Okay, and we are going to use this piece here for the spine, okay, just to cover the paperbacks. So I'm just gonna go like that. So I'm scoring at every 1/4 inch, and we're just gonna try to go all the way down. Okay, and as you can see, this piece is going to be a little bit rounded by scoring like that, and then we're going to go ahead and just glue these, okay, on our book just like that. You want to give it a little room here so this can open, and we're gonna go ahead and glue this down. So I'm gonna add the glue right there. Okay, so put that side, and then I'm going to add the glue here and put this side, and then we're going to glue our covers. So I have one for the front and one for the back. I'm just gonna add my glue. Okay, like that, and we're gonna put one here. Okay, now if you want a closure for your book, before you glue your covers, you can go ahead and add a piece of lace or ribbon or something to keep this closed. Okay, and then I'm just gonna glue the top piece. And then for the cover, I'm going to use this image from the collection. I'm going to back this up with a piece of chipboard here from my scraps, and that way this is going to have a little bit of volume. Okay, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of lace here. So I'm just gonna add a piece like that. Okay, And so I'm going to add this with tape. Okay, so let's take this out, and then also some glue, and we are just going to put this right there maybe, and then we can go ahead and glue this on the front. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my glue, and here we go. And so we're just gonna put that right here, and there you go. That is gonna be our cute little paperback mini album. Look how adorable this turned out. I love that the paperbacks are red, so it gives it a really nice look on the sides here as well. Love how the spine looks. And so I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope that you like how this turned out. I love the paperbacks. I think it makes it so easy. I love that we have a pocket here. We have a little layout. We have foldable pages. Super cute. Of course, I will be adding more elements and decorating my book, but I love how these came out. So don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you give this a try. Let me know which project so far is your favorite, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another project. Bye bye.